Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the Lakers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Back to Davis. Banked it in off the glass. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
Nice shot by Harden.
Oh, just exceptional focus from Harden on the drive, knowing that the D can't stop him no matter what they do. Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
James with the ball. Now guarded by Harris.
Assisted by.
Woo!
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now here's Irving. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Come on, man. That's just too easy for Harden. You got to be aware of him when he's this deep in the paint.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
One of the guys who only has one mode. I mean, aggressive and explosive presence at all times. A living legend. LeBron James did more All-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Here's Howard. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Here's Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest rounds.
Russell Westbrook.
And the basket by Westbrook.
Showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Griffin.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never gonna.
Durant's shot is off. The Lakers trail. Here's James. Another shot. Monk. Davis misses.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket on the night.
2 minutes to play.
When you think a little bump is going to stop Russ? Man, come on. No way. Total focus on that basket.
And Griffin slams it in.
Such incredible hops for a center. It allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Los Angeles.
The Lakers call timeout.
Loudest section.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Now, here is James. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Claxton. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Now, here is James. Anthony misses. Deflects the pass. Right side, Harden. Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Yeah, although Harden is known for being a great scorer, his passing is also a great read.
Double team on James. Here's Nunn. Lays it up and banks it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Mills. Here's Aldridge. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Jordan.
Assist.
That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. But not a lot of game left to play.
Got it. Aldridge has got 6.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
James outside. Here's Bazemore. With 2 seconds left. In deep, Jordan drops it in. Jordan's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Nets out in front, up 4. Quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
They've also had a good start tonight hitting the mid-range jumper.
Cash, Mills with the bucket.
For as many points as he scores, Harden's still a great teammate thanks to his passing.
Pass to Jordan. Oh, stolen by Harden. And now the Nets on the break. To the inside. A nice shot by Millsap.
That's Millsap's shot all night. He's so consistent at that range.
Here's Rondo. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they'll keep possession. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Both teams will make substitutions. A nice shot by Millsap.
The brute strength of Millsap. Not going to let the defense dictate to him. Nice work.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each one won.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
And your Brooklyn Nets.
Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
And the basket by Monk.
But you can't give Monk any space. More than capable of hurting you from this area.
Outside Irving. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. Stolen by Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
So the Nets making a switch here. And C-Webb is a superstar big man who can play power forward or center. It's interesting to compare the talents of Anthony Davis with a great like Tim Duncan.
That's tough, but both of them elite two-way talents, and both of them will go down as all-time greats. And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in the paint.
Pass to Davis. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Inside. Griffin. That one doesn't drop. Howard with some nice D. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first foul.
Blake Griffin picks one up.
That's just an athletic, strong big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out power for you.
Dwight Howard.
So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line.
And if you want tenacity, look no further than Russell Westbrook. He fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other team get his way.
Claxton.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Over to the left wing. Davis. That's good.
Davis.
Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, his rebounding really comes to mind.
You know, absolutely. At his size, Westbrook shouldn't be a force on the glass. But his intensity levels, the playing field, allowing him to beat out bigger guys to win possessions.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Lakers.
Irving with it. Jordan picks him up. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time.
Team foul.
That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Claxton. Here's Durant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
For one of the most accomplished players in the game, I mean, Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad. You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
From the high post. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Irving's got 5.
I love seeing Irving work in the mid-range. He's intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take his shots.
Here's James. And Aldridge with the block.
Los Angeles ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. 50 seconds left in the first half of this one. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Durant. Takes it inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
It's so funny. I remember with those scouts how bad they talked about him during his time in the NBA scouting and all that, saying he couldn't lift and coming out of college, and he's gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Look, he powers through for the bucket. He gets a chance to tack on another point at the line.
It's Bazemore on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
34 seconds left in the second. Harris right side. It's stolen by James. Here's Westbrook. And then Westbrook slams it in.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
Down low. Here's Aldridge. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's James. And Durant with the block.
Yeah, and we've seen Durant really improve as a defender. He's impressive length to block some shots.
Third personal. Third team foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line, Kyrie Irving.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's none. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Now here's Irving. Pass to Griffin. On the wing, Durant. Fires the 3. On target from range. Durant's got 13.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. I mean, he's so well positioned to score.
Here's James. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Back to Harden. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Monk. Oh, denied by Durant. To the inside. And Durant with the big finish.
It doesn't take much for Durant to catch fire. Once he gets a few to fall, he's feeling it.
James.
LeBron James.
And slam dunk by James.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. And the basket by Monk.
Now remember this above all else when it comes to LeBron great. He's a teammate first and foremost. Think about it. He creates easy chances for all of his teammates. I think that's his #1 goal.
James attacking. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 10-point game.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? It's good on the putback.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Man, such a creative player. I love seeing Kyrie Irving find his open teammates with the whip of a pass.
To the middle. And the layup is good. Griffin's gotten his second bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Durant with the block. The 3, here's Harris. The long distance three is buried. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the paint. Ariza misses from close range. Down low. And Griffin slams it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Millsap, left side. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Jordan misses.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Trailing by 17. And Anthony slams it in.
You know, what's interesting about Carmelo is that, you know, he remade his body just a little bit. Quick to the hole right there.
And Mills, here we go. Here's Harden. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Anthony with a bucket.
Anthony's just a natural-born shooter. I mean, even from beyond the arc, he makes it look effortless.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Claxton. Over none. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter here. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Now at the line for the Lakers, Carmelo Anthony, shooting 1.
Well, you know, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, I mean, it just ages well like fine wine. I mean, he can go old school, back to the basket. He can stretch you out, and he's clutch.
Here's Harden. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now none. Pass to Anthony. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
Basketball.
Brooklyn with the ball. Millsap. The shot off that time. Howard with some nice D. And it's the Lakers on the break. Counted from distance.
3.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the open man.
Outside Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. Impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's James. To the middle. And Anthony slams it in.
Helper.
That's what I'm talking about, Melo. Man, this guy can still get up.
Here's Harden. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Griffin. Howard grabs the miss. To the left wing. Rondo. No good from outside. Here's Harden. Rejected by James.
Continuing to get it done on defense. LeBron takes great pride in rejecting shots away.
Anthony with a bucket.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
A perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The shot's good. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
We're giving T-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it? Get loud! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
No, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Back to Griffin. Here's Durant. And there's another one for the Nets.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. Howard with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Here's James.
You can feel the impact. Well, James isn't afraid of taking some risks, especially with how he dribbles the ball. Completely loses the defense that time.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Durant. Here he goes.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Right side, Irving. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
A minute and a half left in the final quarter. It's James on the wing. Back to Howard. It's James with the drive. And Durant with the block. Irving with it. Back to Harris. Right side, Harden. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 13.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
But his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's James. And James Harden pulls it down. Durant way outside. No good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks.